Hey everybody, welcome to Medling World. I'm on Royal Caribbean's Wonder of the Sea Oasis class ship. We're going to give you a full tour deck by deck with details and just a fun walk and talk. Come on in, check it out. So guys, if it's the first time watching Medling World, we have a very unique way, I need my coffee, of doing our ship tours. It's just like if you were hanging out with us, walking through the ship. Yeah. We show you all around the ship, things that we've done. We give you some, opinions and comments. Yeah. And of course, I've got Roberta with me, my wife. And if it's the first time, please take a moment. Subscribe to Medling World if you haven't yet. Currently standing on deck 15. Yeah. Let's show you what you can do. The aft of deck 15. And if you're new to cruising, aft would be the back of the ship. I want to start off and show you this amazing ultimate BIS slide. But before I get even further into this vlog, Wonder of the Sea maiden voyage was the year 2022. So in the cruising industry, this is a very new ship. It's an Oasis class ship. It's still considered one of the biggest ships in the world right now. But this is a dry slide. You go down this it's like you sit inside of a bag. Let me show you. I can give you some of the slide safety rules here. I'm just going to let you glance through it. So you kind of lay back and you're inside of almost like a bag slide, but it's very cool, and it will drop you off down on deck 6, which is the Boardwalk, which we'll show you in a little while. Here's your height. 44-inch. And if you walk over here, it's nice and early, guys. We figured we're on a seat. And I just got coffee all over my shirt. I do apologize for the wind. I did get gifted a mic. Bluetooth mic, but I have not started using it. But anyway, next ship tour I'm going to have it. This is the hours of operation today for the Abyss. Seeing as I just mentioned I spilled coffee, I told you it was very unique. I'm going to let you know there is a bathroom here. This is also a bar. This will open up later in the day. Again, we're on a sea day. It's going to get quite busy up here. This is also where you can come to get all your waivers signed and things, but they've implemented a new system that I think is just starting. Is you can do it on the Royal Caribbean app, because you do need a waiver to use the flow rider, which I'll talk about in a minute, the zip line, which I'll show you. I believe just those two things right now, but they'll explain all that here. The other slides I'll show you in a minute. You don't need any kind of waiver. I wanted to show you these height requirements. So the flow rider you can do stand up, boogie board. So boogie boarding is 52 inches. If you're going to do the kind of the surfing style, you need to be 58 as well there. So it does have the measurements. And I do want to show you. Right now, not open yet. It's still early. But it's basically a wave simulator. It simulates water comes down. Check out some of our other vlogs. I show this. Jake does it, our son. It's very fun. And it's right here. Check out your hours of operation. Varies on sea day, port days. But this is where you're going to find the flow rider, also aft deck 15. So I just want to pop up the deck 16 for a minute, because I do want to show you the zip line. They do have a zip line. I have done it. It's a great, if you've never zip lined, this is an awesome kind of way to introduce yourself to zip lining, because it's very short distance. So by the time you leap off and you're getting almost done, you're already like, oh, I'm scared, and then it's over. So. Oh, and by the way, the boardwalk's below us. I'll show you that when we get down there. But here's the zip line hours of operation. For today, anyway, sea day, in case you're coming on Wonder. And you need to be at least 52 inches and 75 pounds. And you need to have sneakers. Can't do it in sandals. We're going to come back up. I'll show you a little bit more at deck 16. But I did want to show you these. Also, just notice these cool seats. So you can kind of just chill here and watch the people on the flow rider. It's very fun. I mean, people cheer on. You got a little stadium seating there. So it's very, very cool. Actually, just for our 4-day cruise, you guys can take a look at that. That's all the hours. That one's for the flow rider. Just to give you an idea how often it's open or not. So I'm coming over on the starboard side now. Same deck, deck 15. There's the Abyss. Logistics are important on Medling World. We got this little area we can play. Also, lots of accessibility on Royal ships. You got a ramp that'll bring you right down. And they got this whole play area. They have this nice seating if you just want to hang out. They have these beautiful Beautiful seats. And I'll tell you, if you want a kind of a quieter spot for sail away, if you're sailing out of Miami, back here with beautiful, beautiful sights of the city, the skyline of the Miami city there. Check it out on our embarkation day. Look at this. All play area here for the kids. So all this is right down here on deck 15. I do want to pop up to deck.
If you go to the app, it will show as a deck 16 because they are combining all
Yes,
this
yes.
as a one play area.
But just technically, I'm letting you know. We're going to pop up to deck 16 now. Here we are. Deck 16. Yeah, deck 16. They got golf. This is all complimentary. You can come over here and play some golf. This is still part of the playscape. Look at that. It's quiet right now in the morning. It won't be in about an hour and a half or so. Beautiful views. Golf again, all complimentary, little mini golf. Look at that whale. Let me go show you the sports court. Roberta, what's your technical name for the golf?
Wait.
Wonder Dunes?
Yeah, Wonder Dunes.
Wonder Dunes.
And Wonder Playscape, the other one.
And the other one's called Wonder Playscape. I'm gonna go over there and show you the sports court, but hey, look at these views here. That's where you come out on the abyss slide I was talking about. But over here, guys, you're gonna find they got ping pong. And they have the sports court, all different kind of activities. Looks like they're getting ready for pickleball. They do basketball, soccer, pickleball, dodgeball. You name it, they do it in there. And it's all enclosed, and they have the glass all around, so it does help out with wind. And the ping pong as well, all like this glass around it, you can see. So people, I saw people in here playing. They were getting intense with the playing, and it does much better inside this little area. It's still open air, as you can see, but it just cuts down the wind. Now, I do want to show you on the port side. I'm going to walk down the starboard side. Oh, and this is the Social 100. This is a kids' clubs, so we can't go in there. It's for ages 13 and 17. They have their own club, and it comes right out here. But I do want to show you guys this. This is also a really great spot. Say you're just want to chill, and maybe it's a little inclement. This is all covered. And then you have all this glass all the way down, and that'll bring you right out over by the Windjammer and the pool and everything. So you can walk all the way down this side and be pretty much all enclosed. But I want to walk down on the starboard side for you guys. Let's go check it out. Now I know why Roberta wanted to do a ship tour with me. She's been hiding ducks. She loves to hide ducks. You might find one of our ducks. We put our little tag on there that says Medling World YouTube. If you find one, let us know. Let's go check out El Loco Fresh Mexican food. So now we're over on the starboard side, working our way forward. Do want to show you here. This is El Loco Fresh. Now, very important to notice, it's covered from sun, rain. So even in inclement weather, if it's hot and sun beating down, it's going to always be shade in here and always dry for the most part. I mean,
The bar is Cantina Fresca.
yes. Technical name of the bar right here. It gets busy here, man, especially on embarkation days. Over here, you're gonna have all kinds of toppings for your tacos and nachos, a bunch of hot sauces. Also, if you have one of the drink packages, you always get a Coca-Cola Freestyle cup. This is where you find one of the machines. Oh my gosh, I gotta try this later today, Roberta. The Royal Berry Blast, I usually always get it. It's a customized Sprite. You can only get on Royal Caribbean cruise ships. Working our way through, they have all this nice seating with beautiful views. Oh my God, guys, I'm loving cruising. Cruising is the best. We love it. El Loco Fresh, all here. Most of it's gonna be grab and go. You know, you just come through the line. Some of it will be already. The nachos come kind of just the nachos in a bowl, then you can add on like beef or pork, chicken, all kinds of things. They have quesadillas, burritos, El Loco Fresh. I don't know why, but my favorite El Loco Fresh, guys, is on Oasis. I think maybe because it might have been the first time I discovered it, and I was like, this is awesome. Let's pop in the arcade for a minute. Now, point of reference, I almost fell here earlier. There's a little bit of a rug, which is nice, but because of humidity, this floor here gets extremely slippery. Let me see if it is now. Yes, right now it's like ice skates. Whoa.
Be careful, yeah.
Be careful there if you're walking in. But here, guys, you're going to find an arcade. You can use your SeaPass card. All kinds of games you can play. Right here at deck 16. And I'm going to cut right across here quickly as we walk through. You can cut through, which is nice on the pool deck. There's a couple areas like this where the elevators are that you can cut through and get to the other side. Be careful of the floor on this ship, guys. Also, you'll notice on each deck, it will highlight some of the different things. As we walk right across, just want to show you. Do want to show you as we do cut across back to the port side. This is why I love having Roberta with me. This is like, actually, Roberta, can you, is this open? If it is, can we go in there so I can show everybody? It's almost like, it's like vending, which is great because they have like medicine. Say you were having this an allergy. You can come in here. They got baseball cards. They've got things for electronics here. They've got sunscreen.
They have some of the prices too. Show some of the prices.
Look at the sunscreen. For instance, sunscreen. Lots of people forget sunscreen. Let's find the sunscreen, Roberta.
Okay. So this is, okay, let's see.
So it's all like interactive. Looks like over there, personal care. So, oh yeah.
15, 19.
Probably
Full
a
items.
100% markup,
Okay.
at least.
First shade.
So
okay.
try not to forget anything. But it is good if you're like, maybe you ran out, or man, you know, I have a little bit of an allergy. I thought, yeah, they got like Visine, they got Dramamine.
Oh, they have a.
They do have like Allegra allergy relief.
They have snacks.
And they do have candy, but I mean, are you gonna really spend money to eat on a ship?
Yeah.
Yeah, Roberta says yeah. For instance, a little bag of Doritos, $3.50. Wow. All right, let's get back to it, guys. Again, thank you so much for watching today. I hope you enjoy the way we do our cruise tours of our ships. Just like you're hanging out, we're just discovering the ship.
$50 for cards?
These must be some really good cards.
It says 15, so they still have like Pokemon cards. And
Somebody
things like
tell
that.
me how, like, I used to collect cards when I was a kid in the 80s, and they were like 25 cents for a pack. Wow. So here is the Crown Lounge. So this is for, you know, royal guests that are of certain ranks. You get to enjoy your own lounge. I think we're the second tier up. So
It's the third one, I think.
yeah, we're kind of in the middle, so we don't get access to this quite yet.
Oh,
But we can check.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank
Which is very nice. Thank you very much. Crown Lounge. So what tiers are this for now?
Diamond, Diamond Plus, and Pinnacle.
So Diamond up. Oh, they got a little breakfast here. Actually, be honest with you, look at that. But it's kind of the same stuff you're going to find in a Windjammer, but it's convenient and it's nice and quiet. So this is a lounge. You actually have one of the crew members in here to help you with anything you need. Very comfortable. It's very happy. One thing about Royal, they do enjoy when people are vlogging or wanting to see things on the ship, they're so accommodating. But look at the nice seating. I have a couple friends who are able to enjoy this lounge that I know. We'll get there someday. But here you have it, the Crown Lounge. The wood's nice. It's chill. It's cool. Look at. Very nice. Tudo bom? Bom dia. And there is my Portuguese lesson of the day. All right, go. I was just over there trying to speak in Portuguese for a minute. Look at this machine, man. This is cool. So you can make all different kind of little drinks here. Got your cups. This would be very convenient, especially if you're right over there on the pool deck and you wanted something, you could just pop in here and get it. Awesome. And now we're popping back out. Coming right along the side here, guys. We are on deck 16 still again, but now we're over on the port side. Tide and Trail Adventure Gear. This is kind of like for your water activities. This opens up at certain times. Let me see. They sell like goggles and things like that here. And they also do a training for scuba. It's part of an on-ship excursion. And this is where you're going to find all that information and supplies you need. Let me show you a nice little view down on deck 15. So guys, yeah, let me show you here. Now this is deck 15. This is kind of the side where they do the sail away parties. It gets a little bit louder. Behind me there's a huge screen. I'll show you when I get over to the other side. So this side is a little bit more of a party vibe on this Wonder of the Sea now that it's here in Miami with the 4-night, 3-night, 4-night, 3-night. We're currently on a 4-nighter. I would say if you've cruised Utopia, Utopia's up a little bit of a notch with the, I guess, party level. This one is toned down a little bit, but still kind of the same idea, but I think they don't want it to be as much. How's that sound? You also find your smoking section over there on the starboard side on deck 15. Nice and windy right now, but I do want to show you can rent these casitas here. You can rent them, especially on a sea day. You can have them for the entire day. There's several scattered across the ship in different areas. I did want to show you this cool hot tub. I think you can probably see the angle of it, the front there. It's all transparent. So while you're in the pool, you can look up, you can see inside it. It's a great vantage point for some of the parties and just hang out and chill. And there's that big screen. They do movies and stuff out here. I'm actually going to go in the middle. I'll show you. It's almost like stadium seating over here. I'm going to show you. If you wanted to watch a movie, they got all these little high tops. They got another bar here, the lime and coconut. But I want to come over here in the middle. First, I'm going to show you this side. Bunch of lounges up here. You get a lot of sun up here though. And if you do rent a casita, you can check in at the Lime and Coconut on deck 16, which actually is right there. So it's pointing this way, I don't know why. But right here, Splashaway Bay. Oh, with that sun there, that's beautiful. And all underneath there, if you look over there on the port side, there's the awning that runs all the way down with all seating in the shade. And then again, over on that side, another pool, all shaded underneath. We're going to drop down right below so I can show you the towel service and how it works. But as I said, now this is the Central Park balcony. This is the type of room we had this time. They're balcony rooms, but they overlook Central Park. This is the second time. We did on Harmony of the Seas, and now again on Wonder. We really enjoy these rooms. I will say it's a little louder on this ship than it was on Harmony. But at night, it's chill. Let me show you the seating. So you can see right below me here, guys. This is like stadium seating area. And then when they do the movies, you can chill out here and watch it. Excellent sound. Or anywhere down there, really. But this is kind of made for that.
So that's pool 1. That's pool 2. And that's the beach pool. And Splashaway.
And Splashaway Bay. Let's have a look. Let's go down. I'll show you guys first aid and where you can get towels. There's a couple hot tubs right there as well. I'm going to head down to deck 15, guys. I'm going to show you the Windjammer mason jar. But first, I just want to show you. This is a nice kind of like a nice illustration of what I've been showing you there from the sport zones and our Local Fresh, the Crown Lounge. Kind of is a layout there of the ship. Guys, as we move along the tour, I just wanted to show you 18 is reserved for suite guests. So they have the suite, lots of suites up on 18, and then the suite deck exclusive for suite deck guests. So we're gonna skip 18 and also 17, guys. On 17, that's also a suite area. You can see it's got the suites. Coastal Kitchen is exclusive, like a buffet, kind of like a lounge area. Also the lounge, all for guests of the suites. And they do also have Social 100 in the patio on 17. This is deck 15. This is still kind of towards the aft. This is the Windjammer Marketplace. This is the buffet. It's breakfast now. Let me go in. I'll show you a couple of the items that you can get for breakfast. I'll give you a little bit of an overview of the Windjammer. As we get ready to enter into, I want to show you the hours. 7 to 11:30 breakfast, lunch 12 to 3, and then they have dinner each night. All complimentary. This is breakfast. There's several places to get breakfast. This is one of them. Look at these. Avocado toast with arugula and egg. Ooh. I'm just going to kind of glance through. You guys can have an idea. Bunch of different pastries over on this side. Donuts, pastries, breads. You have two lines. It's early. This side's not even open yet. Look, it's never too early when you're cruising. If you'd like to get your cocktail nice and early in the morning, all ready to go. Come on over on this side. More avocado toast. Let me go show you the rest of the line here, guys, so you can have an idea. This is probably the biggest variety of breakfast you'll find on the ship. Look at that. Eggs Benedict. Got some fruit. Look at this. They also will make like, they'll make you omelets and stuff. There's usually a station. I mean, it's unbelievable. Look at it all. Oatmeals, hard-boiled eggs. Even got some fried rice out this morning. Oh yeah, omelets. They'll make you omelets, yeah. Extra special omelet. Need to order. Got fruit. Got your kid station. I hit the kid station up so you can see it's a little lower. You got smaller plates. Kids can just come and help themselves on there. Walking right around. Look at this. Bacon, sausage, potatoes. Oh, they got French toast. They got blueberry pancakes. Syrup. All the different toppings you can put. Cold cuts. Let's take a look over here and see what else. Look at this. They got like, yeah, this. Oh, look at these little parfaits. They got blueberry and strawberry parfaits. Look at that. Those look nice. And over here, international flavors. Oh, I love this stuff on Royal. It's one of my favorite. If you like corned beef hash, Royal has the best one. You got some potatoes. We got scrambled. We've got a ham, a breakfast ham. Bunch of toppings again for whatever you want. And then it kind of repeats itself, although this one has waffles. I didn't see waffles over there. So there's plenty of stations, guys. Some more fruits. Although, I'll see a lot of sweets in the morning. Like, I should say they don't have their desserts out, which I'm surprised, because they always seem to have desserts on Royal anywhere you go. Some more rolls. And I do want to show you, if you don't have the beverage package and you're interested in all the included drink, let me show you. I saw about a bunch of cereals here. Look at it, all labeled out. And then you can get coffee, you can get tea, you can get hot chocolate. They have different juices in the morning. These rotate throughout the day as well. You got some apple, orange. Right now, apple and orange. And all of that, all this area here, complimentary. And there's several of these throughout the Windjammer. So it extends all the way down there towards the pool. And then it will go all the way down this side on the port side and wrap all the way around on the starboard side. I hope you guys enjoyed that quick little look at the Windjammer and some of the offerings. You're also here on deck 15 over here on the starboard side. Of course, the mason jar, which you will, at this point, on Oasis class ships, I believe only on the Wonder, which we're on, and the Utopia. It's closed right now, but we do have a vlog from Utopia to see all about the mason jar. They have a bar in here that you can just go and sit at. They play live band with country music at night, and then they also have they do have a brunch, which that looks like the brunch menu, and they do have dinner. Reservations are recommended, although sometimes you can just walk up. It's a specialty restaurant, so you do have an extra charge. And here we are. It does highlight the deck you're on, guys. So deck 15, again, is the Windjammer. You're going to have your pools, your water slides, the Perfect Storm water slides. You got ice cream, Solarium. We're going to show you that. The view bar. Let's head out on deck 15, heading towards forward. So deck 15 here on the starboard side. This is if you're a smoker, you can come out here and have a smoke. And we're going to head over to the port side. And here we are over on the port side, deck 15. They do have complimentary swim vests if you'd like. You can see inside the Windjammer there. Lots of nice lounges here underneath the awning, shade, if it rains. Yes, guys, believe it or not, it does rain on cruises.
Yeah.
The captain does his best to avoid storms, but pop-up showers are out here in the middle of the Caribbean especially. So don't be surprised if it does rain. I know when you see pictures and, you know, the idea of cruising, oh, it's beautiful and sunny. It is most of the time. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it isn't, but you can get rain. You can get wind. You can get cold weather, too, if you cruise in the winter. Got some nice seating here. Lime and coconut. The lime and coconut is extended. It's on 15 and 16, which is nice on this ship. Over here's your towels. So on Royal, you do have to use your room key card to get your towels because you have to check them out and then return them, or else you could be charged. Moving across. I'm kind of zigzagging around, show you as much as I can. I know pool decks are popular. I spent a lot of time on the pool deck on our tours. There's the water slides right there. Splash away, great for the kids. You know, sometimes I used to say, oh, it's for kids this age, that age. Doesn't matter. If your kid likes it, go play on it. That's all I'm gonna say. Doesn't matter. Sprinkles. This will open up. This is where you can get your ice cream.
Haven't done sprinkles yet.
I haven't had any yet on this ship. We're doing a 4-night. This is the 4-night on Wonder now, as I was mentioning, 3 and 4 nights. We're right in the middle. We just woke up from our 2nd night, so we're right in the middle of our cruise. I love Oasis class ships, man. Lime and coconut bar on both sides, port side and starboard side. It's another towel station. Also first aid right here. If you need anything, it's called the lifeguard station. But if you need a band-aid or you have something that you need attending to, they will help you. And then all the pools do have lifeguards. This is where we've been chilling. We always have a chill spot on every cruise. Right in this area, this is kind of where we've been chilling. And I'll just kind of show you what I do. I sit right down. And they have these like footstools that extend out. I'll show you in a minute. Because this is great. You can chill out here. Jake runs over. He goes up and down the slides. He's 14 now. Just celebrated his birthday. He's very independent. But it's just a nice spot. Everybody finds their spot. And this is ours for this cruise. So we're going to pause from the ship tour for a moment so I can demonstrate what I do when the camera's off and I'm on the pool deck. And one great thing too, guys, is they will have beverage coming through here all day long. They come through, you can get your usually a drink package or a la carte, whatever you have. Get beverage all day, just hang out here and live life, man. Don't forget, subscribe to Medling World if you haven't yet. You might be watching this going, this is the craziest ship tour I've ever seen. But guys, we're the realists. That's why on Medling World, we keep it real on Medling World. Let's get through the Solarium. So if you're wondering about the Solarium on Wonder of the Sea is completely enclosed. So technically, I'm not sure if, I believe this is a Solarium. You need to be 18 and older. Yeah, 18 and older. I do see a kid in here, but it's pretty early. Nobody's gonna bother. If you do have a child and you want to walk through here, it's okay. You just can't hang out in here. But on this ship, you really wouldn't have much of a reason to come through here with any kids because it's all the way forward. Even to get into, I'll show you after, is the Solarium Bistro, which is for any age. And you can enter it through the Solarium, but you can also enter it through the other part of the ship over by the elevator. But that, even though it's called the Solarium Bistro, they do breakfast and dinner. Any age is welcome. They're going to have a bar set up in here.
This is Tower Station 2, so I'm guessing it's a boat.
I think it's like a multi-purpose. And they do that a lot on ships. If it's not busy, they'll use it as a towel station or a bar, or vice versa. But again, this is all enclosed, which is great. So any time of the year, they can control the temperature inside here. Our son, Jake, who's 14, we don't spend a lot of time in here. But it's a quieter spot. They got a hot tub.
And they also have accessibility chair for the hot tub.
Yeah, that is right. Roberta was just saying, look, they have an accessibility chair for the hot tub. I'm just going to walk over this way. We get some of these beautiful views. They got all the loungers down there. They got it's kind of like a wading pool where you can just kind of sit in. That's closed off, but you used to be able to go out there. Oh, it's only open in port. But yeah, there's a multiple level pool, but it's very shallow.
There's a small one here.
Yeah, so you can see. And then that is a pool there. Not a hot tub, that is actually a pool. It is really awesome in here. It's like, it's just so cool, man. They got like these topiaries, I think you call them. It looks artificial, but there's giraffe. Got a big gorilla over there. They got a big bar in the middle. Another hot tub there. Let me show you. I can kind of show you the pool. The maximum depth looks like about 3 feet, so you can see there's the pool. You walk down and get in. So that's a silverback gorilla. Just said. And it said, please don't climb me. I hope nobody 18 or above is trying to climb up the back of a silverback topiary gorilla. Continuing on. They also have these. These are just first come, first serve. You can see people already kind of taking claim. Happens a lot on a sea day. People just come out. I'm not saying whether it's bad or good. You can make your own opinion, but get out early if you want one, put it that way. So there's the bistro. It's kind of like a mini version of the Windjammer, really is what it is. And you can sit outside or inside. And then you can come right out. But it is nice because if it is rainy or cloudy or whatever the weather is inside here, it's always going to be beautiful. Let me show you the view bar. Coming out of the Solarium. I like this spot. Look at that. If you have a group, maybe several friends, you want to chill. And do you know why they call it the view bar? Because they're right what you're looking at. Look at this. All these nice little tables around. It's a nice spot too for sail away. Gets crowded there though for sail away. Let's go over here. Give you the information about the Perfect Storm water slide. So there's a total of 3 water slides. You have 2 here on the port side, and then you have that one. We call it the toilet bowl. We call it all different things, except for what it's actually called. So we're gonna find out. I think it's called the Tornado or something like that. Let me see right here.
Typhoon, Cyclone, and Supercell.
Oh, Supercell. So yeah, the one to the right there is Supercell. And the Typhoon and Cyclone. Right here is where you're gonna go up. 48 inches for both. There you have it. And no cameras on there. Or shoes. Or swim vests. So on some of the other Oasis class at the Solarium, I just want to give you, we're right by the elevators on 15 anyway, outside of the actual Solarium, but this is the bistro. They actually have lunch on this one. Most of them only had breakfast and dinner, so I don't know if that's something new. It helps disperse crowds maybe out of the Windjammer, but this is where you're going to go in. And that's right, so chef's table, if you are taking part in chef's table, it's actually in here as well. You can do reservations here, but we've walked up plenty of times and gotten tables. That's for dinner, not for breakfast or lunch. And there is something on deck 16 I want to show you. It's called Hooked. It's the seafood restaurant. It's a specialty dining, so it's not included in your cruise fare. You're going to need to pay. They have packages. You can do one package. You can do unlimited. There's all different options. Sea days, some of the restaurants do lunch. But you're going to find that right here.
And we are,
I can show you exactly. We're in the forward of the ship. This is where you go into Hooked. All right, let's pop down and see what else we're going to find on this ship. Here we are, guys. We're on deck 14. This is where you're going to find your kids' clubs, if you're interested.
an escape room.
And escape room, Roberta has told me. This is very similar. Now, the setup here is very similar to Utopia. This is reminding me more. The Wonder and Utopia are very similar. Adventure Ocean. Oh, and Adventure Ocean with a little ducky. A little ducky. I'm just gonna walk through here so you guys can have an idea. So guys, here's all the different kids clubs you're gonna find. That one says AO Kids. That looks like, let's see. And AO is Adventure Ocean. So this is the 6 to 12-year-olds. Let's just walk right through here.
Yeah, just give a quick, like, somebody if you like wanna like make sure there's no glare, because it does give a little bit of information if you want to pause it, zoom it in, and it's a quick overlook. If you want to pause it, because it does show like how much it is late night if you want to.
Yeah, it's good information. And you'll find this all on the Royal Caribbean website and app. And it just kind of loops around. Now, I want to see, I remember on Utopia, they had just like a playground. It was like
this one, you see, there's a space symbol. So it costs money for the babies.
Yes, so yes. So the Adventure Ocean Babies does have a charge. The other ones are I believe, are complimentary.
Unless it's late night.
Here's the workshop. So this is sometimes where you can go in and do activities, not specific to an age, but they'll advertise what they're doing.
That's cute.
Yeah, so this is the play. This is for, you can just come in here and free play. Here's the theater as well. And the kids clubs are on the other side. I showed you that on the map. We didn't get into it because it's a teens club. But I did show you where you can find the teens club as well. There you have it. Heading back out. And this, just in case I wasn't clear the first time, the Social 101, the patio, that was on deck 17. That is the teen club. And they have a lot more freedom. They can kind of come in and out and everything there. So just to let you know, that one's on 17, separate from this side. So I'm thinking, because it did say escape room, I'm thinking that the sign's covered and they kind of utilize another area in here for the escape room. That's what I'm thinking, because I can't find it anywhere else and I've never done it. So I'm assuming, like I mentioned earlier in the vlog, they will use different rooms for different purposes throughout the cruise. So I'm imagining, once again, somebody confirm that may know this ship better than me. I know the ships well, the Oasis class ships, but I believe this is where you also find the escape room. Also, guys, on deck 14, you're going to find a little glare there. This is called the card room. So in a card room, you can just play some games, you can hang out. They also have different, like, organized meetings in here sometimes if you belong to maybe a group. Friends of Bill, things like that you'll find in here at times during the cruise. So keep a look on your cruise compass, or you can just come in here and hang out. I'm trying to see, do they actually have, okay, they do actually have some books if you want to just hang out here and read some books. They got Scrabble, they got dominoes. Oh, this is a nice chill spot. I'm glad they have this room here. It's just, you know, might not be the most popular of rooms, but there's people that might have a, hey, let's go play a game, let's go play some cards and just hang out and chill. So it's kind of neat to have this. All right, let's continue. We're now on deck 12. And on deck 12, kind of heading towards the aft there, you can see you're going to find Wonderland, which is, boom, another specialty restaurant. It's kind of themed, obviously, like Alice in Wonderland. They have very unique dishes in here. It's quite the dining experience.
Let's see if somebody found it.
We hit a duck here earlier. We're going to see if somebody found it. Oh, Wonderland's open. Let me just walk in a little bit. Look at this. It's, I should say, the door's open. And look, they got like this door you go through. Maybe like you're going down the rabbit hole, so to speak. I've never been in here, but it is freaking cool, man. From what I hear is it's just more of the experience of the dining with the different dishes they have, which are really neat. But man, is it themed so cool. Happy to be able to come in here and show you this. Okay, so look at that. And then obviously this is kind of like a bar area where you can just probably hang out while you're waiting for your table. Maybe you can pop in and just have a drink at the bar too. And then there's where you would dine. Oh, look at the back of the seats. See if I can zoom in a little bit. The seats look like rabbits. And then you have beautiful views there. That's nice. Very cool. All right. So you'll find that. And the duck is still there. We'll show you the duck as we walk back out. But I want to give you guys a full, nice, in-depth tour. And I just want to walk through this again. The theming here, like this took time to think about, right? This reminds me of almost like being in a park with the theming and the imaginary, like, okay, now you're going through the whole, you're going into like the Wonderland, and now you're coming back out. Roberta's telling me to be quiet because the duck, as you can see, Medling well with the sunglasses. Continuing on, and if you can see, on 10 and 11 there's only staterooms, but now we're on deck 9. This is where you find the music hall, the aft. You can get all kinds of different live bands, lots of live bands in here. And Roberta's hiding another one. Let's see if we can walk in. It might be open. It's on 2 levels. If you look at it, we're doing this. Oh wow! In this music hall, they got a pool table and a bar upstairs. This is a little bit different than some of the other ones. At that screen. Oh, it's a little bit different than some of the other ships. I know they've called it different names on different Oasis class ships. Sparkles, I can't remember. But yeah, it's all set up for live band. Tell you what, the best live band I've seen is on Harmony. I don't know if they're still there, but they were awesome, man. They do like different activities, but at night it's gonna be strictly music, and I really like this one. This one, I haven't even been in it yet. This is the last day of our cruise. We're arriving in Nassau, and if you notice, yes, my clothes have changed because we did this in 2 separate days. We did all the outside yesterday. Today we're doing all the inside. Let's continue on. And here on deck 8 aft, you also find another entrance into the music hall. Just to show you, I can go. I don't know if it's even open. Yeah, it's kind of closed, but down here it's just some seating. You can kind of stick the camera through there. Seating, another bar. They have also have servers that go around get you drinks. That's the one. One of the first things I loved about Royal is no matter where you go in here, whether you're in the theater, whether you're on the pool deck, whether you're in the music hall, I don't care if you're in a bar, they have servers everywhere making sure that you have exactly what you want, what you need. So I love it. I'm gonna walk right through deck 8. Morning. Central Park. As you can see, they have umbrellas that you can use in Central Park. In Central Park, if you're not familiar or have ever heard about it, it's all live plants and it's open air. So up there is the sky, and it's cool. It's just set up like you're hanging out in a park. No hiding ducks here though.
No more.
No more hiding ducks in Central Park. In fact, this is the first. Usually on every Royal ship I've been on, people go crazy hiding ducks. This has not been big on this ship. We've only found like 2 ducks the whole time. There are people doing it, but I mean, I've been on ships where there's been just like people going crazy. But anyway, let's walk through Central Park together. You're gonna find a lot of your specialty restaurants here. And those umbrellas, if you take them, you can drop them off all over. Anywhere you go in, there's usually a spot to drop them. I'll show you as we go through. So over on that side, you have 150 Central Park. We're gonna walk through here. It's a rising tide bar. So this bar here elevates. You can get on deck 5, the promenade deck, and it'll rise up to deck 8, or vice versa. Get on here and it goes down to deck 5. It's a pretty neat experience to try. See, as you can see, more of the umbrellas. Chops Grill, we're going to be actually eating here tonight. And again, everything, as you can see, if it rains and you want to sit outside, you're covered. And I'm not, I believe the bird sounds you hear are piped in. Although I have seen birds in Central Park out in the middle of the ocean. But I believe these are artificial. Over on this side, we have another restaurant. 150 Central Park. Another specialty restaurant. My friend Mike and Dee Dee ate there. They said it was awesome. And here we continue on. Trellis Bar. It's early right now, guys. It's 7:30 in the morning, so not a lot going on. Just have these nice little walkways and greenery. You got your...
Birds. Yeah, look at the bird.
Yeah, there's some birds there. But the majority of the sound you're hearing, I believe, is piped in. I have to keep an eye on it. This is Park Cafe, open for breakfast and lunch. I don't even know if you can see that, but it does vary the hours, but you'll definitely find breakfast and lunch only. Right now is a little breakfast. Actually, I may grab a coffee. Lots of grab and go stuff. Different parfaits. Got some milks, banana. You got all kinds of fruit, all cut up, ready to go. Oatmeal, different toppings. Oh my gosh, that pink donut looks good. Sugar cinnamon donut. Oh my gosh. I think I'm gonna get a sugar cinnamon donut. That looks awesome. I'll come back and grab one of them. And on some of the Oasis class, I know we're doing the Wonder of the Seas, but they do actually have a little sit up here where you can actually get some specialty drinks and coffee. This is all included in your cruise fare though. The juices, the coffee. They have breakfast sandwiches. And the food here is, I'm just gonna tell you, average, okay? It's just average food. If you want something quick, just to grab it and go. Make you a bagel, all different toppings, little sandwiches, whatever you want. Look at that. And then they have the indoor seating with some, oh, this is why I love having Roberta with me on Medling World when we do our ship tours. Thank you, Roberta. Roberta, how about a donut? Did you go look at those donuts? You might change your mind. And then over here, there is some cereal you can get. All indoor seating and outdoor seating. I'm going to grab me a cinnamon donut. And here we are again, all protected from the rain, but sit outdoors. It's the last day of our cruise. Today we got to go hard, guys. We're up early and we're going to go late. Check out all our cruise vlogs here from Royal Caribbean Wonder of the Sea. We got another specialty restaurant here. At night, they usually set up some jazz music down here. We were down here the other night. It was beautiful. Had it's like a couple guys over here just playing some jazz music. Giovanni's. Another specialty restaurant. So Giovanni's kind of runs all the way down that side, so I figured we'll go down this side because there's a couple shops over here. I love cruising. Hope you're enjoying it, guys. I'm trying to less of my face and more of the cruise this time, but we like to do a balance here on Medling World. Give you a full experience. So regalia here, fine jewelry. And then you'll have Effie. You'll find Effie on pretty much all of the Royal Caribbean ships. If you ever get a chance, go to one of the seminars they have, and they explain all about the history of Effie, who he was. He was a diamond engineer is what he is. It's very interesting. And just if you were wondering, Effie basically, his style of creating diamond in pieces is he takes multiple diamonds, Roberta. Yeah. And he makes one piece out of them, or one ring, or whatever it is, and he makes designs and all kinds of cool things. Very unique, very, very cool. I enjoyed it. You know, I didn't think I would like it, but we went to one of them. Oh, tomorrow we're going to the port, and we went in, and it was on Harmony, actually explaining the history of Effie. Very, very, very cool. So once again, we're going to skip 7. It's just staterooms. We're going to drop right down now to 6. So here we are, guys. We're at deck 6 forward. Once again, you can have a nice look here on the map. Each deck I don't think they're interactive though on.
No.
I haven't found one on some of the other ships. You can actually.
Wow.
Oh, that's cool. Kind of shows you the next couple hours of events. But on some of the other ships, and yeah, this is how we vlog. We talk about other ships while we're showing you this because that gives you information if you're wondering. On some of the other ships, you'll find these maps that are interactive. Like if you wanted to go somewhere, you could touch where you want to go and it'll show you the exact route. But here's the Vitality at Sea. It's the spa and fitness center. And you'll also find our favorite place, Roberta's favorite place. And no, mine and Roberta's favorite place is not the gym, I'll tell you that right now. Vitality Cafe. And this guy right here is awesome. He's been making us protein shakes all cruise long. You can use your refreshment package here, refreshment or above. I'm not going to go ahead and get into the gym and walk through there. I just let you know this is where you're going to find that, all kinds of workout facility. And they also have tons of cosmetic areas here. You can get your nails done, you can get pedicures, you can get haircuts. It is big time. They have nutritionists in here. They have people that can help you learn about your muscles. They offer everything here at Vitality Spa. 6 forward. So one thing about deck 6 here in the forward, the only way to get to the aft on deck 6 is you have to actually, you would either have to go down to 5 or you would have to cut through the stateroom area. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down to 5. We'll show you deck 5, which is the promenade deck, and then we'll pop back up to 6 in the aft because that's where the boardwalk is. So we're at the forward of deck 5. I just want to show you they do have a full track out here, which is cool. It's very big, it's covered. There's not a lot of like seating out here. There was a couple spots. I think you can hear it. There's a spot up there on the right that has like a ping pong table and shuffleboard. But this will go all the way around the entire ship. And also if you keep going towards the forward, you can go pop back up to 6. There's an entrance that'll bring you right into the gym, which is very cool. So what we're gonna do now is, as I said, we're gonna walk through all the way down deck 5. We'll show you deck 5. It's early, should not be too busy down there. All the things, it's kind of like deck 5's the action. All day, all night, there's always something going on there. It's also one of the entrances to the Royal Theatre. So deck 5 you can enter in. Oh, actually the door's open. Let me show you quickly what it looks like. So they claim on the Wonder of the Sea, it's the biggest theater at sea. It is advertised even with the star and the icon out on our cruise compass. It does say the biggest theater at sea. So this is the Royal Theatre, and it is awesome. The technology they have in here.
Right now is the meetup for excursions.
Yes.
To check in for excursions.
So it's very nice when you're at port. I do recommend if you want to do an excursion that you book through Royal. That way you don't really have to worry. It's not through a third party. It is through the cruise line. So they will make sure you're checked in, you are taken care of. Say something happens, say something runs late. Say for instance, you were so late on your excursion and you booked it through Royal and you missed the ship. They will take care of everything. It's guaranteed. You don't have to worry about a thing. I've never heard of any of that happening, but it could. But they make sure you're back on the ship. It's just a much better way to do an excursion. It's just my opinion.
Go back to where,
Yeah,
port.
I mean, yeah, you might find it at a discounted rate maybe if you did it on your own, but then you got to find your own transportation. You never know what can happen. Again, for peace of mind, just book right through the cruise line, guys. And I don't not work for Royal. I'm not getting paid to do this tour. This is all on our own. We're independent content creators, long-form content creators on YouTube. Here we are, deck 5, guys. They do have a full-service Starbucks. You cannot use any of the drink packages here at the Starbucks on the ship, but you can use Starbucks gift cards. You can use your app. You cannot use stars, but you can accumulate stars, just to let you know. This is Boleros. It's a Latin club, guys. They do a lot of live music. They do dancing, and they'll also do some activities in here. During the day, they'll do some trivias. It's a smaller venue, and it gets packed in here, guys. It's very popular. They do a lot of, like, line dancing and things like that. Very nice. Right across the way over here, guys, you're going to find Spotlight Karaoke. And there's all kinds of activities in here. Of course, spotlight karaoke, but they also have, it's open, let me walk in. There's a bar, there's big screens. They do lots of like visual trivia and things like that in here. Again, this is small. This is a small venue. Some of them on the other ships are much larger. Actually, this is the first time I popped in here. We've been so busy on this cruise. We're cruising with several friends, so we've just been kind of doing a lot of just chilling. I know if you've been watching us for a while, we're usually trivia here, there, everywhere. This one, we've been kind of a little bit more relaxed. We're still doing stuff, but I've been enjoying the friendships that we have been making on this cruise. It's so quiet this morning. So here's Solarium. Duty free, guys. You can find, if you have a teenage son, if you know my son, if you watch Jake, if you're ever wondering where Jake is, just go in here. He's in here testing every single cologne, taking pictures of them, seeing which one he wants. He's 14. He loves it. Royal has something for everybody. There's the Royal shop. That's all Royal products in there. You can find some Perfect Day Cocoa Key in there as well. All this area here, every day, all day. They're going to soon have things set up with all kinds of discounts. And they vary throughout the cruise. And this whole Solara, as I say it wrong probably, it's all kind of connected. Port merchants, it's all open. You can walk in one door and you'll go right through the entire thing. Some more friends from yesterday, Medling World friends. Awesome people, we got to meet them yesterday too. We're having fun, man. And here you go, you have Sorrento's. Pizza open late night. Just want to kind of bring you in Sorrento's because it is a very popular place. And I'm going to tell you something. If you get any of the drink packages from the soda package, which is the least expensive, all the way up to the deluxe package, you will get a freestyle cup that you can use throughout the ship. We usually don't ever use them because with a soda package, you can walk up to any of these bars. Let me spin around here. Like, for instance, you could walk into the Cask and Clipper and just go in there. Yeah, can I have a Coke? Can I have a Sprite? And they'll give you a can or they'll give you a glass of soda. Cruise director's going to come on. One moment, please, guys. I'm going to kind of talk over the captain a little, guys, because here at Sorrento's, the one thing I found on this Sorrento's is I've never really waited long. They pump the pizzas out and you can move through here quickly. Now, late night, it does get a little busier, but anytime during the day, I've never waited more than a minute or two in line to get pizza. So as I was saying, Sorrento's tons of seating. You can see behind me. They also have more seating over here. And for our cruise anyway, here are the hours of operation if you're interested. Here's like a European style pub. The Cask and Clipper. There's different ones on different ships, but that's the name of the one here, as you can come in. They usually have a, I don't want to say a live band. It's usually somebody playing a guitar and stuff. Usually over in this area singing. It's really cool in here. It's got the dark woods. And you can use your beverage package, of course. Anywhere you see a bar, anywhere you see a place to get a drink, besides that Starbucks, utilize that beverage package. And then don't forget, there's also included beverage that you can find many places. And this is one of them right here. I'm going to show you now. The Promenade Cafe. Let's have a walk over in there real quick. So, when you're on a cruise ship, the crew members, they work in different venues. They move around the ship. A lot of them will be in the same venues, so you get to know them throughout your cruise. Like lots of these guys here and girls, they've been working here the whole cruise in Promenade. But Promenade serves Starbucks coffee. So, the point I'm making is they're making the same exact drinks that you get at Starbucks here with Starbucks coffee, but it's not technically a Starbucks. So, use your drink package here because it's accepted here. And you can get all of the same things you like at Starbucks for the most part. There's a few limitations. Also, all these snacks you see here, all included in the cruise fare when you pay. So it's a popular spot. And as you kind of walk through here, guys, you're going to have complimentary teas. You have the coffees, you got water. All this stuff here is complimentary. And actually, I do, even though with a drink package, I do grab a cup of the included coffee. It's actually pretty decent. This is the brand they use. And it is. It's pretty good. And just for the record, the Sorrento's pizza is not bad. It's kind of a thinner crust pizza. I mean, listen. You're not over here at a gourmet pizza place sitting down or anything, but I mean, it's gotten better since even over the last few years that I've been cruising Royal. In fact, I've really enjoyed it here, and they rotate. They'll always have like a cheese and a pepperoni, and then they'll rotate different flavors in and out of the day, and then you can get a vegetable pizza upon request, and they load it up right here, next cruise. So yeah, lots of time you're on a cruise and you're like, man, I love Royal so much, or I've been having such a good time, I want to go in here. They'll have a lot of the crew members in here, and they can help you book a cruise while you're on a cruise ship. And there's a lot of perks for doing that. As you can see, you can get up to, you know, $500 savings, different onboard credits, all kinds of different promotions when you book on cruise. But like I always say, check both, you know. Check their site, check different, I mean, cruise prices change all the time, so it's hard to tell. But if it's a cruise you're really looking to do, and if it's far enough out there and you can get a good deal on it, go for it, man. I've never booked a cruise on a cruise ship, because we usually book kind of last minute cruises, so to speak, within like a month or two before we go. You also find a classic car on every single Oasis class ship. This is a Mustang here. Look at that bad boy. Beautiful. So right now, remember when we were on deck 8, I was talking about the rising tide bar? This is where it will come down. And right now, if you look up there, it's up on Central Park. It's a cool, chill spot. It's worth doing if you just have some time to relax. They usually, I haven't noticed on this ship, but there's a fountain here too, and they will usually have a fountain with water coming up and down. So cool when I use this camera. Actually, if you're wondering what camera I use it's a very popular vlogging camera right now. It's been out for a while, but like people that vlog love to use this camera. It's a DJI Osmos Pocket 3. And it works excellent. So I have a lot of people, if you haven't seen what they look like, they're really cool looking. And I get a lot of people come up to me and ask me what kind of camera it is. That's what just happened right there. So that was funny. Hey, I just throw it in the cruise store and let you guys know what kind of camera I was using. And then it's just neat. I like it. And here we go, guys. Here's Regalia. Fine watches. I'm going to turn right around here. We already saw the promenade, but also another important place you may need to visit. Right over here. This is guest service. This is a good time to come here. It's almost 8 a.m. It's not very busy. It's the last day of the cruise. This will get very busy throughout the day because, you know, discrepancies or, hey, I had this problem or this or that. There'll be a lot of people in line there. So I recommend embarkation day is very busy, and then the last day of the cruise is very busy. So find an off time if you need to use guest service. Here's the collection. You're going to find a lot of nice, beautiful purses inside there. We keep Roberta out of there. Although Roberta's not a big, huge... There's also sunglasses, designer sunglasses, watches, Ray-Ban, high-end. But Roberta, you know what? And you're not a huge purse person.
No, we go a lot to parks. I do have purses.
She does have purses.
Yeah. But we use a lot of backpack for parks.
Yeah. Not huge on them because of the way that we like to travel. And the bionic bar. Always worth at least trying one time, guys. As you can see, the bartenders here are bionic. And you can make any kind of drink you like. Customize a drink. You can make up a drink. A matter of a fact, we came here yesterday with Jake. And he made a Coca-Cola, Sprite, grenadine.
No, it was not grenadine. It was a sweet and sour.
Sweet and sour, but he did put grenadine in it as well.
He did?
When you weren't looking. So grenadine, sweet and sour, Coke, Sprite, iced with a garnish of lemon. It was actually good. I gave it an 8.4.
Yeah.
So just for clarification, you can make mocktails, you can make cocktails, and you can make anything. Like you can mix any kind of alcohol, any kind of mix. You could just get a whole thing of grenadine if you wanted. I like to make Shirley Temples. It reminds me of when I used to go out to dinner with my grandma when I was a kid. I used to always get a Shirley Temple. This is where you can also find your ports and shopping desk, obviously. We're already in port today. Doesn't even look like it's going to be open. So make sure that if you do want to book an excursion, I highly recommend before your cruise starts for a discount. But when you get on the ship, you still can if they're open. And then over here, of course, internet services. You'll be able to do all your internet, and they'll help you with anything you need. But I do want to pop back up to 6 because there's a couple more things I need to show you guys. But before we do, you're going to find main dining. This is where you're going to find your main dining. You're going to find main dining. They're all basically going to look the same. This area here on 3 would be my time dining, and then 4 and 5 have your traditional seatings, early or late. They will put the menus out. Right now it's breakfast, so they are doing breakfast on deck 3. They usually will open one of the main dining rooms for breakfast each morning. Is very limited. It's usually 7:30 to 9. But this is where you'll find them, on the aft deck 3, 4, and 5. Back up here, guys, aft of deck 6. Shore excursion. Come here too. It's not like a self-kiosk. There was a few of those downstairs. Oh, they do have somebody here, maybe for last-minute excursions. And you'll also find your photos. If you want the photo package, this is where you're going to find all your photos for download and everything you need for all of the photo. They also have some camera products here. I used to be big on the GoPro. I still do enjoy GoPro, but I've realized that this camera does much better in low lighting. The GoPro is amazing for action, as you can see, in natural light outside, waterproof. It serves a purpose. It's a great camera, but for vlogging, I prefer the one I'm using now. Straight across over here, guys, the Schooner bar. Lots of trivia in there during the day, live music at night. And you also find the loyalty desk there. Anything you need to know about your status as a cruiser. If you have a discrepancy, maybe you're missing some nights, check in here. Actually, there is somebody there now, so it's hit or miss.
They have specific hours.
They do have hours, and they'll post the hours, but it's very limited. And here you'll find it. This bar is cool. It's themed very awesome. Boardwalk. This is also on deck 6. This is the aft, all outdoor area here. You'll find Aqua Show, Johnny Rockets, Carousel Playmakers. Let's go through. A few games. And of course, Zoltar. You'll find him on all the Oasis class ships. Over here, Doghouse. Now, when I say all the ships, things like that, that's the recording of this video. Things will change through time, believe me. Playmakers. As you can see, it's a little bit lighter now. It's been a couple hours. We're going to finish the tour now. We already went out to Nassau, hung out a little bit. Now we're back on the ship. This is Sugar Beach. All your suites. But Roberta, on port days, these shops will be closed.
Yes.
They'll reopen when you get out into the international waters. They also have the Royals Kid Shop. Everything Royal inside there. Smaller sizes for your kids. Johnny Rockets, which does have included breakfast. It's part of your cruise fee. You can eat breakfast here for no additional charge, but lunch and dinner do have a cover charge. This is Playmakers. It's kind of like a sports bar. There's some games inside. They got pool. They have some video games. It gets very popular, especially during football season. Find a lot of people here watching football, and this is the ultimate abyss slide. This is where it comes off down here on deck 6. Yeah, there's a little playscape here too. Very cool. Find rock climbing. It's actually technically deck 7, but you come through here, you can go up the steps and get to it. And this is where they have the Aqua Show. This fills up. Get here early, get a reservation for this show. Here's your rock climbing wall. Every single Royal ship has a rock climbing wall. No matter what class, the oldest to the newest, as of the recording of this video, does have a rock climbing wall. And you do need to sign a waiver. So we're back on the ship
That's not mine.
And Roberta found a duck.
That's not mine.
So she
Not
found
for
one,
mine.
and then she's gonna put
Maybe somebody found ours and then hid it. Wait.
Yeah? Yeah?
Because we've been hiding these little mini ones a lot.
It looked like it, but it's lighter.
Oh yeah, the beak.
Yeah.
Thing.
Continuing on, though, guys, a distraction from our ship tour. We're on deck 4. So this will be the last deck of the tour because deck 3, you're just gonna find the dining room and a conference center. Deck 2 is just a medical area. So on deck 4, you're gonna find Izumi, hibachi and sushi. You're gonna find the casino, the theater, Studio B, where they do have the ice skating, the attic. It's a club, comedy club area there, and Casino Royale non-smoking. There's a casino right there. Not sure if we can go through it. We are in port. If we can, that'd be great because it would be a quick shortcut, but let's see. And Izumi will be over here on the port side. That is a specialty dining, so it is an upcharge, and that's where you can find it. Izumi. It's hibachi style. So the casino is not in operation here in Nassau. I don't see anybody in it, so we're just gonna cut through. Yeah, you can see the machines are not active right now. I worked in casinos for many years along with Roberta. You got your bar here. Over 20 years, 23, 24 years. Working in casinos. They got table games, they got slot machines. It's just, they got it all. And they also have rewards program. As we come out of the casino, guys, you're gonna come over here. This is like a little art gallery. We'll walk through. Coming through the casino. You can purchase art on cruise ships. I've never done it. In fact, I don't know anybody who has, but some of them are sold. They do have auctions as well, art auctions. This is Park West. So yeah, here's your art auction here.
That's great though.
Looks like 6 to 10 today. So yeah, you get the idea. I'll show you where we come out. And as we come out here, guys, this is Studio B. This is where you will find the ice skating show and also open ice skating. Also do laser tag in here. I think one, I'm not positive, but I know on some of the other ships they turn it into a club too on certain nights. We've got the Casino Royale, non-smoking casino. So if you want smoke-free, you can head in there. Over here is the attic. They do different things in here. Actually, today at noon, they're having a Royal Mystery puzzle break. Sounds interesting. They do comedy and different things in there. Silent disco, some things like that. And then here is another entrance into the Royal Theater. So 5 and 4 for your theater entrance. So guys, there it is. Your very unique ship tour here on Medling World. Like I said, we like to walk and talk as we do our ship tours. Veer off a little bit. There's always an adventure on Medling World. We appreciate you watching it. Want to please ask anybody who has not subscribed to take a moment, subscribe to Medling World if you haven't yet. And last but not least, see ya!